friends, Debbie here with Debbie Gets Crafty, and today we are going to do a rip and chat on our Christmas Together, let's see here, it's called Together for Christmas by DAC. This was a gift from a friend of mine. She goes by Baby Cakes, her name is Monica, and so I wanted to continue to do a whip and chat. We have this portion finished here on the bottom, and so we'll work on this portion right here today. So I'm going to go ahead and arrange the camera, so I will be right back. Okay friends, we're back, and so we're going to work on this area today, and I do want to start with the letter L, and L is color number 699. All right, and it's a beautiful green color. Isn't that pretty? So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to pour some of my drills into my container here, my boat. Give it a little shake. And, oh, they are pretty. They are really pretty. What a pretty color. Okay, and we're going to get started. Let's make sure I have some fresh blue tack on my pen. There we go. All right. By the way, I am using a different pen today. This was a gift to me by the lovely Trisha, Sweet Tea, with diamond painting from Sweet Tea. Isn't that pretty? Very comfortable pen. And it's got all these iridescent letters on the inside, so I think that's so cute. I love the sparkle on it. And I have one of my cat-eared tips on the one end and just a plastic four-placer on the other. There we go. And so let's go ahead and get started. All right, and I want to know, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. It has been a very eventful couple of days here. I'm filming this later than I normally would. Well, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, but what I mean is I was going to film this yesterday. However, yesterday morning, Todd and I are sitting at the kitchen table having our cup of coffee, and it was about 8 o'clock when we get a knock at the door, which of course, you know, Spoto goes nuts. But anyway, it was the guy here to do the roof, him and his crew. We were unaware that he was going to show up yesterday. And so, but of course, you know, we said, absolutely, we're here, let's get this done. Over 11 hours later, they finally left. To say it was a journey yesterday, holy cow. I mean, it was crazy. Poor Spoto. I mean, that poor dog. For all of us, actually, it was an experience. If you've never had a new roof put on your home before, that was the first time it's ever happened to Todd and I. And it was truly an experience. The noise level is crazy. You know, we didn't have any time this was unexpected. We didn't know that they were going to show up yesterday. So we didn't have any time to, you know, do any plans or anything like that. We would have made some plans to be away from the house because it was really noisy and it really did bother Spoto. I mean, that poor dog all day long was just, his nerves were just shot. You know, the sounds of everybody on the roof and all the commotion on the roof, it really did, I think, bring us all back to that day just a month earlier with the tornado. It just sounded like, you know, the roof was coming in, and it just made for a very tense day, the entire 11 hours. And yeah, it wasn't until after dark when they left. They were out there with headbands on with lights on them, And so it was a long day for all three of us. And but it's done. We have the new roof on the house, so that's a step in the right direction. But the process itself was kind of unnerving the whole day yesterday. You know, trying to make sure Spoto was calm, and because it really, I think that poor dog has a little bit of PTSD from the tornado. I think we all do, actually. But you know, he's not able to convey to us what he's feeling. You know, we just have to go by his actions. And he was very, very, he's normally the type of dog who is very close to us. Like, he likes to be close with us. But yesterday he was literally our shadow. If one of us got up and walked, away, he was right there. I ended up bringing him into my office while they were working on the back of the house, because that was a little bit of a quiet space. Not much, because you could hear the banging and you could feel the shaking of the roof, of them on the roof throughout the entire house. But when they were working on the back part of the house, I put him in my office with me. When they were working on the front part of the house, we, took him into the living room with us. It was just really, the whole day was very noisy. It felt very chaotic. But it's done. So, that's, we're blessed to have it done at least. Just in time for some really windy weather today, and for it to set up to be over the next 6 days or so to be like Arctic temperatures here where I live in Tennessee. So we're gearing up for that fun. But I was going to tape this WIP and Chat yesterday and have it up. There was no way. There was absolutely no way I could do that. So here we are, 5:30 in the morning, but that seems to be the typical time I wake up with things swirling around my brain, and it just won't let me go back to sleep. And I figured, you know what? I might just as well make hay while the sun shines. I was going to film this today after work and get it up. It would have been going up on YouTube a little later than normal, but I thought, you know what? I'm up. I might as well just go ahead and we'll get this done. So here we are. Anyway, I do want to know how you all are doing today. It is Friday. I am filming this on the day, so when you watch this, if you happen to watch this when it comes out on YouTube, it is very, very close to when I filmed this, so alrighty, just plug it along. Right now I'm trying to work around, I have my camera set up on a stand that attaches to my desk, and so I'm starting to work my way around the camera stand. So my angle, let me see if I can adjust that actually works out pretty well. You can still see what I'm doing, and I have a better angle. It works out for everybody. So, and then last night for dinner, we had some leftover chicken cacciatore that Todd made a day or so earlier, and it was so good. We love it. It was my mother-in-law's recipe, actually, and it's a super simple recipe. Maybe we'll have to, next time we make it, we'll have to film it and show you guys. It's so easy and so good. just a nice stick to your ribs kind of a meal. Other than that, not much else is going on. This weekend I plan on doing some more filming, and I actually probably going to film a WIP Chat of what I'm working on. Oh, I lost a drill. I'll find it eventually. Work on a WIP Chat on my cross stitch. I did the tutorial for the cross stitch recently, and I am thinking about doing a WIP Chat on that. I had ordered myself one of those magnifier headsets with the light, because I have an awful time trying to see to cross stitch, and I have my little ring light that's on a, that's got a magnifier on it, and I use that, but I can't film a WIP Chat while I'm using that. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to get one of those headlamps that have the magnifiers, and this is one that comes with a set of 5 different strengths of the magnifiers, and you can wear them like they've got the ear arms, the arms for your ears, like if you're wearing glasses, but it also comes with a strap that you can use. Oh, and I dropped another one. Okay, a strap that you can use as a headband. So for those folks who wear glasses, this way you don't have 2 sets of ear, the things for your ears. So you could wear it just like a headband around your head. And it's rechargeable. It comes with a USB cable that you can charge the battery up for the headlamp portion. And it's a really nice little unit. I'll go up here and do this one. There we go. And I'm going to work around here now. So turn this around this way. So yeah, it's a really nice little piece of equipment. And that's coming in, it should be here. I ordered it from Amazon, paid for it out of my own pocket, and it should be here today. So I'm thinking this weekend I might film a WIP Chat doing cross stitch. That'll be fun. And like I said in the video, I am no professional cross stitcher, if there's such a thing, but I am not a seasoned stitcher by any stretch of the imagination. So I just do I stitch the way it makes me feel comfortable. And let me just go around here. But it's coming along really nice. It's that picture with that I got from 7 Great. As a matter of fact, if you didn't catch that tutorial, and you might want to, because I did include a discount code that they were generous enough to give to me when I did the unbagging of those cross stitch patterns. And that coupon is good forever, for as many times as you want to use it. And that actually shows them that you watch the video, that you like the video, and that you are interested in their products. And that helps me as well. Okay. And I didn't get one on there. Goodness gracious, you can tell it's 5:30 in the morning. Not only by my froggy, groggy voice, but by the fact that I keep missing putting drills on my pen. I'm working around. I'm picking up a drill on my boat and then moving my arm around the stand for my camera to place the drills. Let's see if I can do it this way. Yeah, I can. Other than that, that's really about, there's football on this weekend. It's the playoffs. So we're super excited about that. As soon as the Judy and I have our live tomorrow on my channel, Debbie Gets Crafty, and it'll be from 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for about an hour. And then right after that, I am going to be tuning in to watch some football for the rest of the weekend. Maybe doing a little bit more filming in the evening on Saturday night. But other than that, it's going to be football for the rest of the weekend. And we have, if you like racing, auto racing, there's a race that's on every year called the Chili Bowl. And it is, I don't recall the types of cars that they race, but it's a really fun race to watch. If we don't have the channel, we don't have the channel to watch it live, but there is a YouTube channel called Flow Racing, FLORACING, Flow Racing, that shows it, and we'll be watching it Sunday morning on YouTube before football starts. And then Monday night they have a game. So excited about that. It's that time of year. You know, the playoffs really, they're very interesting this year. Matter of fact, if you enjoy football and you follow football, the past several days have been a whirlwind as far as, it's that time of year, you know, after the regular season, that's when teams start to reevaluate positions as far as coaching positions go and general manager positions. And it has been a crazy few days in the world of NFL, of the National Football League, with people with coaches and general managers being fired, with coaches, you know, and general managers parting ways, and it's just been, it's been crazy. And then there's a lot of talk about, well, who's going to fill the shoes of so-and-so now? And then there's a laundry list of, you know, coaches that come up. And it's going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out. If you follow football, it's going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out with some of these teams. Then they still speculate, you know, teams that are in the playoffs, they speculate, oh, well, after the playoffs, you know, if the so-and-so team doesn't make it, is their coaches, you know, is their job safe? And you would think, you know, it's just, oh, it's a game of football. But there's a lot of drama that goes on behind the scenes, too. It's crazy. Very interesting. And I can hear it starting to rain out right now. We're expecting rain today and high winds. We're expecting some very high winds today. And then, like I said, the next 6 days are going to be like Arctic an Arctic blast moving through with temperatures hovering the single digits most days. Wind chills probably might venture near zero. So Todd will be picking up some groceries today, making sure we have the essentials. And I think today we're going to put some plastic over those. We haven't yet because it's not really been that cold out. But I think we're going to put some plastic over the windows that are damaged from the tornado. We're still waiting for those to be replaced. So, put something up to insulate them, to keep as much heat in as possible. But, that's how it goes. We have people, say, well, why don't you know when these contractors are going to show up? Well, we rent our home, and the property management company has dozens and dozens of, properties that they manage. And so when work needs to be done, we're put on a list. And the contractor or whoever, has to do whatever work goes down that list. So, we just don't know when they're going to come over. But we've told our property manager we work from home, so we're available. And luckily, my employer is very good about, if I need the day off because of the noise, because I'm supposed to work in an environment that's quiet. Yesterday was anything but, so I had to take that day off. And but my employer is really good about it. So I'm just checking to see if there's any more of the letter L, anything that I missed. And I do have a few right there, so I'll fill those in as well. This picture is coming along really nice. I do work on it off camera. I don't get too much done on it. That's why I work on it off camera, because if I only worked on it during WIPs and chats, it would take me a very long time to get this painting done, because this painting is 50.7 centimeters by 68.9 centimeters. It is a big painting. So if I didn't work on this on my off time, when I'm not filming, oh my goodness gracious, it would take us a long time. And I want to get this painting painted so I can hang it up, because I love it. And I have other projects I want to work on too. Oh yeah, I can hear the rain in the background. Okay, so we got about 10 more minutes. So we did some green. Let's go ahead and, I see here there's a little bit of red that we can work on too. So pardon me for a moment while I reach over and grab my color here that I want. I want the letter W. There you are. And that's 817, a beautiful bright red. There we go. What's for dinner in your neck of the woods today? Here, let's just show that. Isn't that pretty? I have no idea what's for dinner tonight. Usually Friday nights we like to do a takeaway. So we might do some kind of a takeaway. I don't know what, but we'll do a takeaway. Just something easy and fun, after a long week. You don't want to fuss, you don't want to muss. So that's what I think we'll do. Like I said, I don't know what we'll have, but it'll be something that we don't have to cook. It's funny because Todd's going grocery shopping, but then we're going to get takeaway. Isn't that the way it goes? But then again, you know, after grocery shopping, you don't want to have to fuss and muss with dinner, so there we go. And continuing onward. What projects have you started? What projects have you finished? I'm still working on my hashtag DP Big Butts 24. This weekend, you will be seeing the last of the baby animal stickers. But fear not, friends. I have new sets of stickers on their way from a couple of different places. One is Temu, and one is coming in a product review package. So I'm excited about that. In the meantime, I'll fill in those time slots with different things. Whips and chats for this, whips and chats for the hashtag DP Big Butts 24. I'm going to do a kitting up for my next project that I want to do. And maybe, well, some more cross stitching. I'll do some whips and chats on that. So be on the lookout for that. There we go. We got all of the letter W done. And you know what? We're going to round off. We're going to go a little over today. Don't be surprised. Because that's what I usually do. But I want to, there's an opportunity for me to put some drills down that are some ABs. We have a couple of spots right here and right around here that are ABs. Number 2, which is 107. So we're going to put a few of those down just to round out our time together today. And AB stands for Aurora Borealis, if you're not familiar with that. And what that means is that is a special coat that is put on the drills that actually they show up for some reason better in the bottle, but you see how they sparkle with the different colors of the rainbow. So that's a special coating that's put on to the drills. And what happens is when you put these drills down and they're in the mix with all the other colors, the Aurora Borealis coating picks up those colors and it just really accentuates all of the drills around them. And you don't need too many. If you notice, if you've been diamond painting for a while, folks will tell you, usually with ABs, you don't have to put a whole large cluster of them because that would just be overkill. But a few strategically placed ABs really accentuate a picture. I mean, they really bring an extra bit of pizzazz to a picture. But you don't need too many in one area. Because if you have too many in one area, it just really... there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. So it's a delicate balance. And we have put the last of those down. I have one more color I want to do because there's only a few of them, and I figure why not? We have a few more moments left. And you know what? Before I put this color away, can we just appreciate that one more time? Look at the beauty in those. I love ABs. I really do. And so let's go ahead. And I see here, see the stars? There's a few of the stars. Let me pull out that color. There we go. And that's 814, this beautiful, rich wine color. And there's just a few there. And we have a couple more minutes before our half hour is up. I might just finish on time today, friends. Wow. Isn't that neat? And here I am dropping them. There we go. This pen is very comfortable. I just started using it a day or so ago. And it's really very comfortable. Last two drills for today. Oh, come on, Deb. There we go. There. All right, friends. We are at time. About a half an hour. I want to write this down in my diary. Dear diary, I actually didn't go too far over today. All right, my friends. So, we'll pull you back out. There we go. And this is the area that we worked on today. And it's really coming along nice. And so let me just turn this light out. There we go. Isn't that beautiful how that's coming out? So friends, thank you so much for stopping by today and sharing some time with me. I appreciate you so much. If you're a current subscriber, thanks so much for your continued support. If you've not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. And please, friends, do all those YouTube-y things that you do so well. Hit that like button, leave me a comment. What are you working on? What's for dinner? What are your plans this weekend? And are you going to be going through that Arctic chill like I will be? Well, if you're in Australia, you're going to have some, summer weather. But those of us in the States and Canada, we are gearing up for some weather to come through. So whatever weather you happen to have, please stay safe, my friends. And until I see you all again for another WIP Chat, for a kidding up, a kidding down, or a cooking with Todd and Debbie, God bless. Thanks again for your support. Happy crafting. Goodbye now.